Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday, and I am so sick of being sick. I cannot even tell you. Like, every time I think I'm starting to feel better, it gets worse. It gets worse. And I left the house at the wrong time. Now I'm hitting all the school buses. This is so sweet. These two little kids just got on the bus and their dog waited with them. And then once they got on the bus, the dog went back to the house. Oh my God, that's so cute. It's a black lab. Oh, that is sweet. Well, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you are healthy and happy. And I'm trying not to show the logo of my work, but I've done it like 15 times, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. So, I'm frustrated with my kid right now. So, Dad and the two littles left, actually on time. Why am I such a weird color? There we go. So Britt and the two littles left at a decent time this morning, like actually on time, which never happens. So I thought, okay, this will give me a chance to just have, like, me and Gavin just have breakfast together. So I made fried potatoes, sausage, and just toast with butter and honey. And I called him upstairs, like, I'm not even kidding you, 10 times over 15 to 20 minutes. And by the time he came upstairs, it was time for me to leave, so we didn't get to have breakfast together. And I was frustrated with him, and I was kind of aggressive. I was upset with him. I was like, listen, I called you up here for 15 minutes. Like, what were you doing? And he was just laying in bed, ignoring me. So I missed having breakfast with him because he was being a butt. But he's eating his breakfast now. I gave him a kiss, told him to have a good day. But I really wanted us to eat breakfast together. I just got a text from work. That can't be good. I am at Hobby Lobby right now, and I wanted to show you guys the Christmas decor because it is something else. Look at all this Candyland themed. Oh, look. Oh my gosh, there's so many cute things. And they're all 50% off. Oh my gosh. Everything is 50% off. Look. I feel like I would just want to get these for my daughter's room. Look at this. Isn't that cute? These are wooden. These are plastic. Look at the donuts. They're foam. Gingerbread men. Look at these marshmallows. We all know who would love this aisle. I am just amazed by this candy themed stuff. I might have to decorate in this. Let's just see how much these are. Oh my gosh, they're only, hold on. This is only like $4.50? Are you kidding? This would only be like $3.50? Oh my gosh, I can't though right now. Look at these, look how pretty. I mean, okay, we're gonna have to make a Christmas Candyland themed wreath. We're doing it. Have you ever seen a hearse at Hobby Lobby? Now you have. Good morning, you guys. It's been quite a few days. So a lot has happened that's not so fun for me. So yesterday, I've been sick for like 2 weeks, okay? And I just thought that maybe I had a cold, maybe it was allergies, maybe it was even, you know, the viral infection. So I went to work yesterday, really struggled to get through the day. I coughed all day long. I'm sure I annoyed everybody that I work with. Sneezing, coughing, blowing my nose. It was just really rough. And then I started feeling really bad. So like just coughing and being congested really doesn't bother me that much, but I started feeling really bad. So I had like 7 meetings yesterday. I'm not even kidding, 7, one after the other. And sorry, I gotta grab some eggs. So I took all my meetings. So by the time I got done with those, it was like 3 o'clock, and I leave work at 4. So I told my supervisor, I'm gonna go stop by the clinic. I just want to see what's going on. Maybe I can get some medications to help just, you know, help me get over this, because it's getting worse. So I go to the immediate care, and I had to wait in the waiting room for 2 hours, which I don't mind, because I was at an immediate care. Like, you don't make appointments there. So people were sick. So I got my place in line and I waited. I listened to my audiobook and it was totally fine. So they finally called me back, and you guys can, I'm out of breath right now. So they call me back. I tell them what's going on. So they made me wear a mask. They had me wear a mask and everything, which is totally fine. And where's my good spatula? Dang it! I can't find my good spatula. Dang it! Oh, here. So then I had a nursing student come in, because they were, like I said, super busy. So I told her what was going on. She listened to my lungs, and she said, I mean this in the best way possible. You have the worst lungs I've ever listened to in my training. And I'm like, oh, well, what do we do? And she was like, I'm gonna go get the doctor. She said, I'm gonna go get the doctor. So The doctor comes in, who is phenomenal, by the way. You never know what kind of doctor you're gonna get when you go to those places. She was wonderful. So she walks in, she listens to me, and she's like, you're gonna have to go get a chest x-ray because it sounds like you have pneumonia. And I was like, I need to make sure that my insurance is gonna cover this x-ray before we do it. And she was like, you know what? I was on the fence about it anyway. I am 99% sure you have pneumonia because your oxygen level is super low. So that's why I started feeling really bad when I was at work. I wasn't getting enough oxygen. So we don't do the chest x-ray. They treat me for pneumonia. So I got an inhaler, I got an oral antibiotic, I got an oral steroid. So I'm on lots of steroids right now, which honestly are amazing. I mean, they have some bad side effects, but they also have good side effects. Like, I have a ton of energy and I feel so much better than I did yesterday. I can breathe better. I slept better, which is surprising to hear for somebody who's on steroids because it gives you lots of energy. But honestly, I think that I slept so well because of that inhaler. I was getting good oxygen, so I was able to sleep better. So gosh, I am so thankful that I left work early and went to the clinic, and I took today off just to rest and just try and feel better because I have not rested. I have not slept good in weeks. I think I've been averaging 3 to 4 hours a night. And that's because of a lot of things. I'm congested. I wasn't getting good oxygen. The dogs want to go out every few hours. And I'm the only easy sleeper in the house. So like I do those things. The dogs know to wake me up because I'm the only one that's going to get up. So it's fine. That's my job. But I felt so bad yesterday. I don't ever want to feel like that again, ever. Ever. Yeah, I didn't realize what a big deal pneumonia was. I really didn't until like the doctor was like, we don't want to play around with this because a lack of oxygen is a huge deal. So feeling better. I took my inhaler. I'm gonna cook me some breakfast because I have to eat with the rest of my medication, and it's not like just after 9:30 now. So I think I woke up at 7 and laid in bed until 9, and then I got up, fed the dogs, cleaned up the floors, swept a little bit, and did some dishes and all that. So now what I want to do, I just want to eat, I want to take my medicine, I want to sit down and watch this new show on Netflix that I'm interested in, and I think I'm going to crochet a little bit. I crocheted this really cute pumpkin. I crocheted this earlier this week, or maybe during the weekend, I don't remember, but they're really fun to make, and they're pretty quick to make too. I had a couple people reach out and see if I would make them one, so that's what I'm gonna work on today and just, relax. I'm gonna keep laundry going, take care of the dogs, and just relax. I have to make a meal for a friend of mine whose husband passed away, so we're on a meal train. We're doing that. I'm making them steak, potatoes, and salad today. I'm not contagious. I'm not contagious, by the way. So I can actually make her a meal. So steak, potatoes, and salad for them. I actually have a friend bringing me dinner. She's bringing me chicken and noodle soup, homemade. Around 5:15, she said she was gonna drop it off, which is so nice. I've never had friends that took care of me like that. You know what I mean? I found this friend group about 2 years ago, and we have been best friends ever since. There's quite a few of us, and one of them reached out and said, I don't want any arguments. I'm gonna be at your house at 5:15 tomorrow with a crock pot of chicken noodle soup. And I said, I want to argue with you because it's not necessary, but also I want your chicken noodle soup. So she's bringing it, and I'm really thankful for that. Really thankful for that. Also, I have some big ideas floating around in my head for a lifestyle change. I think that's the right term to use. I have some goals in mind that I have always been on my mind, and I've always tried to sort of regiment them into me and my family's lives, but we kind of got away from that. Our lives have been so incredibly busy for the past, I'd say 2-3 years. Like, it's brought some distance between my whole family. So we all have our own things going on, and we don't get brought together as much as I would like. So I'm gonna make a list of my ideas and goals and thoughts, and then I think I'm gonna have like a little family meeting with everyone and just like let them know what I'm thinking, and try and figure out what they're thinking. And I want to know if like they're comfortable with the way life is and how our schedules are right now, and if there's things that they want to work in a little bit more. Like, for example, I don't know if you have young children, they're in school, they have these like programs where you read, you take a test, and you get a point, and you have point goals. So Dawson's really interested in doing better at that, reading more books and earning more reading points. So that's something that we're going to work on, but I want everybody in my house to read more. We have so many books laying around that never get read. I do a lot of audiobooks. I had a book club where we read, paperback books, but I paused it because there was just a lack of interest. And I think that that's just the season that we're in. Like, spring, fall, and summer are super busy for people around here because all of our kids do sports. We're all doing stuff. But the winter time is when the book club really picks up. So I might open it back up here in a couple months. We'll see. But I really think reading more all the way around will be good for everyone. Getting away from technology for a little while, getting away from social media, using our brains, stimulating ourselves in a different way, is something that I really want to do. And it'll help Quinn because she's 4. She doesn't know how to read, but if I read to her and she's following along with me, that will definitely help her. Dawson, he's still learning how to read. He's doing pretty good, but he's still learning. And I might even bring some religious materials into the house. Those of you that know, I'm not a religious person. I am a spiritual person. But I think that I'm at a point in my life where I'm ready to bring some religion into it. But that's pretty much all I'm going to say about that. So I'm really excited to put this out there. I know I'm going to get some eye rolls, not only from my kids, but probably from my husband too. But there's also things I want to do with like just me and him. I would love to connect with him more emotionally. All the way around. I just want to connect with my husband more. So I was thinking like we could go on walks at night together. We could meditate together. We could just sit on the porch and talk, make a point to do that every day. Or even something as simple as talking on the phone on our way to work. Just talking more and reconnecting with him is something that I really want to do. So I'm going to throw that out there, and we'll see. We'll see what he says about that. Oh, I want to start making more meals from scratch. Where I want to bring in less processed foods and more healthy foods, which is pretty difficult with my family because nobody likes vegetables for the most part. They like some vegetables, but not the good ones. Like they'll eat corn, which has like 0 nutritional value. Potatoes they'll eat, which is really just a starch. It's a filler. So I'm gonna have to find a way to work vegetables in. They love fruit. That won't be an issue. Whole grains, they don't mind. So I don't know. I need to figure that out. I'll still have treats in the house. Like, I'm not gonna take everything away from them that they enjoy. I'm still gonna make treats. We're still gonna have treats for sure. But these are things that I just have floating around in my head, and it could be the steroids because I started taking them yesterday, and that's when I started having all these thoughts. You know what though? The doctor told me that I needed to warn my husband because when she takes steroids, she gets really mean. And I was like, what? She said, yeah, you might need to warn your family because these steroids can make you really irritable. but quite the contrary. I'm in the best mood ever because this is the best I've felt in weeks. So anyway, I've been talking for over 13 minutes, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast, check in with you guys later. I think I'm gonna close out this vlog today, but later this evening, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Still working on my pumpkin. I've got a little ways to go. I'll use up all of that eventually, and then we will cinch up the top. Well, we'll sew it together here and here, and then we'll cinch up the top and the bottom, and it'll be a perfect little ball. And well, we'll stuff it with polyfill as well. And then I like to just find a stick out in the yard and then use that as the stump, and then we'll put some pretty decorations on it.
Mom, can I do it, please?
You can help me find the stick, yeah. What are you building over there?
My house. Mom, look, I found on it. It's a blow up.
It's a what?
Right here.
Oh, yeah, make a wish and blow it.
I'm gonna wish how I can help you when I was baking.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Good job.
I wish I think.
Do you know what that's called? A dandelion.
I would wish I can go in your car and drive because I can get Dolly in it.
You can't drive until you're 16.
Yeah, and I can put Dolly in it.
Yeah, you can drive around with Dolly if she's still around. I'm sure she will be.
Yeah, I think.
Don't you think so? My dogs are gonna live forever.
And I can always not go in my seat.
Yep, you won't have to be in a car seat much longer.
Yep. Mom, Dolly does see one.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
And I can always get pumpkins like you. I'll put pumpkins like over here because I'm going to be tiny pumpkins.
You're gonna get pumpkins when you get big?
Yeah.
You got chalk all over you, bud.
I'm not bub.
I said bud.
I'm going to, yeah.
Look, Frankie's solar powered.
Just lying down, I think.
He's taking a nap. So it's the next day, and I'm drinking some coffee here. I'm still homesick. I'm working a little bit, you know, when I can. I have my stuff here at home where I can check emails and all that. But I finished this really cute pumpkin. I'm sorry. This is for Brit's, my husband's grandma. And she wanted like a blue jean blue. So I got her this chunky yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I added these leaves, these little balls, these, I don't know what these are, maybe ragweed, I'm not really sure. And then these little like berries, and then this like corn husk looking thing, a couple leaves, and this pine cone. I just grabbed a piece of, a long piece of black mulch out of my flower bed and used that as like the pumpkin stem. Yeah, I really like it. It's very big, it's very cute, it's very rustic and fall, and I think that Grandma's really gonna like it. So we'll, maybe we'll give this to her tomorrow or maybe later today if we happen to go that way. So just wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.